The things that are only learned while being a couple. We do not promise that you will not have problems, but you will be more prepared to solve them if you pay attention to these details. People can say mass, but until you are not in a couple you will not see the reality of things. We are all different, but there are also things that work for all couples, such as, for example, these data that we are going to give you next, that will make your relationship of a couple much better. 1. Kiss me a lot. The kisses help the couple to understand each other. You can have an argument for hours, days ago, turning over the same issue without being able to remedy it with words, but as soon as you kiss each other, all that tension disappears. Kisses are medicinal, calm the anxiety and project you in another direction, so you always have to end a fight with a movie kiss. 2. Looking each other in the eyes. When we see our partner's eyes, it is as if he could not hide anything from us, and as if we knew everything. We can see through his soul, if he is feeling pain or anguish for a problem that we have not solved, or if in reality, he is not giving importance. That is why it is very important to see each other in the eyes. It is a type of communication that should not be replaced with words because it reveals what we really feel. 3. 4 things to never do. There are some behaviors that we should avoid because they generate wounds difficult to heal, and these are: not criticizing your partner. Say no to sarcastic contempt. I say, if you do not see anything good in that person, better leave the relationship, but do not let the contempt take over your way of thinking. Admit your mistakes. It is very difficult, but remember that no one is perfect, and even you who do everything very well can be wrong. Finally, do not let the silence win. If there is something to solve, that is resolved now, but that there is no silence because it gives rise to thinking a lot of nonsense. 4. Social networks. The couples who post their love on social networks are not as happy as you think. It's pure appearance. In fact, the University of Kansas did a study in which they discovered that couples who post many things on Facebook may feel less special because of overexposure, because everyone is aware of what they say when it should be more intimate. 5. Romantic movies. I know that men are going to want to kick me, but romantic movies can save a relationship. The University of Rochester in the United States proved that after watching a love movie, couples talked less aggressively and had, in general, a more cordial and loving attitude. 6. Jay inside the other's shoulder. We say it outwardly, but in reality we do not put ourselves in each other's shoes, because if we really did, we would have fewer problems. The reality is that the whole good relationship is based on that understanding that we are very different and we are always going to be, but there is a point where we can agree, and that point must be sought. Source: https://www.enpareja.com. To learn more about the things that are only learned while being a couple, download my book free by clicking the book image on the right or the link in the description below, and please subscribe to this channel and share this video.